And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Civilization 6. Coming at you with the inaugural edition of Wonder Starts. That's right, we've got starts on wonders. And we're starting today with the very first edition with Cleopatra of the Egyptian Empire. And she is starting on... I don't know how to say this without sounding dirty. I don't know. Does anybody know how to pronounce this without sounding dirty? Something titty? I don't know. Anyway, it's a Wonder Star, ladies and gentlemen. And it's an interesting one. It took me hours to find this. Finding Wonder Starts is tough. It's super tough. And it'd be nice if somebody did something about making it easier. I found a few of them that were all right, but this one, I was like, I gotta start it off with the best wonder in the game. This thing's so powerful, I wouldn't be surprised if they nerfed this thing, because it's so bad. And we got a first follow of the day, Michael Scarn. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome aboard. Appreciate you being here. Of course, for those of you on YouTube, you know what that means. That means, of course, that we are live on Twitch, as we are very, very often. Monday through Friday, at the very least, every single week. So you can stop on by and say hello, if you haven't done so already. All right, so this is interesting. Of course, massive culture and massive gold to start out. There's going to be some serious production as well. But what do you not see here? You don't see much food. So that's going to be our big challenge, is figuring out how to turn the gold into some food, maybe. Obviously, the culture is going to be fantastic. We're settling in place. It's going to be the obvious choice. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. And Paititi like unmined gold is here. It's pretty amazing. I was looking at some pictures online, and there's like some artist rendering of what it may have looked like back when it was originally done. It's like the lost city of gold, basically. It's a pretty amazing looking place. I'd never heard of it. Have you guys heard of it? I had never heard of it. You can't eat money. You can't eat gold. Exactly. You can't eat gold. So, explorers of Egypt are the first from a major civilization to set eyes on Paititi. And the inspirational site, new city. So 6 era score right out of the gates. I don't know. It's Monday. Give me a break. 6 out of 11 already. Certainly, Egypt and this start is going to give us a really good shot at an early golden age. Yummy the Mummy. Let's go. Thanks for the follow. That's 2 follows now. Appreciate it, guys. Well, you can. It's just not nutritious. Yeah, it might be. It might hurt coming out the other end too. So, as you can see, this wonder is amazing. I don't even know what to say about it. This kind of early culture is ridiculous, and all this gold, like, it's insane. I don't know if they're going to keep it this good or not. If they changed it, I'm sure there'd be people upset because there's been lots of memes and happiness over how amazing this thing is. And hey, it's great. You know, you have one amazing wonder, and maybe you find it every 10th game or something like that, and you have fun with it. I don't know. It's insane how big it is. Compared to some of the other wonders, what you can get from this thing is nuts. So, we'll move our warrior out here, see what we're looking at. Maybe just come down here and jump on this hill, see what we're looking at. So here's the discussions we have to have. Buy the granary. Yes, exactly. We're going to have a lot of gold to make lots of purchases, and certainly a granary is going to be as a step to get some free food going early. It would be a thought. It's a brand new natural wonder. It came with the New Frontier Pass. Yes, Yummy the Mummy. That's the whole point of the series. Yeah, this is the whole point of the series. Every Monday on the stream, and Mondays and Tuesdays on YouTube, you will be seeing content that includes settling on a wonder. So, as you can see here, obviously, there's not a lot of options for food. And in fact, it's going to take us 14 turns right now. And that means that you are going to be looking at late production of your first settler. So what are your options? Well, obviously you want to go grab a scout, at least one scout. it might mean going scout builder, jumping into a builder to potentially, farm this. This actually could be farmed as well, just to get a little bit more food going. Might be a viable option. So there's going to be lots of options we can do here. Like I said, we're going to have tons of gold, so there's going to be lots of options on what to buy, right? And so as far as buying tiles, buying other things like that. But getting our populations up is going to be extremely, extremely difficult. So there you go. Now, as far as technology is concerned, mining would help us, I suppose, possibly. Another thing that could help us would be just getting the granary. Animal husbandry, there's a possibility there's horses here. Maybe we get lucky with some horses. There's some horses out here, maybe. I do like the idea of getting a granary. I'm not really sure mining does enough for me to make it worth it. I'm going to start with this just to give us the option to buy that granary as quickly as possible. And then reveal the horses quickly as well. And we'll see what happens from there. Obviously, Code of Laws. But Code of Laws in 6 turns. That's pretty unbelievable out of the gate to have Code of Laws in 6 turns. And that's going to speed up even more once we can expand. Although right out of the gate, probably want to get the scout quickly. We're not going to probably want to get to this tile. As amazing as that golden culture is, having only 1 production, I got 2 in the city. It's going to be interesting. There's going to be a lot of challenges and decisions to make as we move along here on what to do with our situation. That's for sure. So there goes Rory. She didn't like something she heard outside, so she's going to investigate. Pottery and Code of Laws were in just like that. Warrior's going to be off 5 turns on the scout, as I said. Zentala, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome aboard. That's 3 follows on the day. By the way, everybody, just thought of this too. We're up past 8,600 followers on the Twitches. We are well past 1,100 subscribers on the YouTube. But what happened over the weekend is quite interesting for the YouTubes. We hit 100,000. I almost forgot what the number was. 100,000 views on YouTube over the weekend. So thank you very much for the support. If you're watching this on YouTube, next stop, 1 million. Let's go. Yeah, trade routes can help with a little bit of food, absolutely. An internal trade route or 2 would help with a little bit of food, for sure. Yeah, ironic to be Matsumusi, yeah, because he's the gold guy, yeah. Pray for a flood. Flood's not going to help me here because there's no floodplains. There's no floodplains here. Buying settler will absolutely be something we probably do early on. Maybe we get 1 settler and then buy another. One of the big things, too, will be Governor Magnus to provision so we don't lose population as quick as we possibly can. We're going to want to not lose population when we buy settlers. Because the last thing you want to do is take 14 to get to pop 2, and then another however many turns to get to pop 3, and then start losing all that population back to population 1 because you got a couple settlers going, right? 60 mil, baby. Which difficulty playing? Yummy the Mummy, yes. Deity. Like 99, yes, 99%. Pretty much, I think the only game I played that wasn't Deity in the last 2 years was when we did the Wonder Challenge on Emperor. Pretty much. Oh, and I guess I was playing on Prince difficulty when I made the tutorials. There's 3 tutorials on the YouTubes. 3rd one went up yesterday. Check it out. Probably go builder. I'll probably go scout builder, to be honest with you, though. I agree that worker's probably the next plan. Farm that for sure. I'd love this to be a horse. I get this feeling this is a horse for some reason. Just because it's like the only tile in the area that could be, and I just feel like it's gotta be. Like, why are you flat with nothing on it? Everybody around you's got something on it, except for you. Hey, Nico. How you doing, buddy? All right, I'm going to hit next turn. The one thing I don't want to do in this series is take forever to make turns. We'll have discussions and stuff, obviously, about, things and stuff. But okay, so no move fresh water out there. But I want to be on the move. You know, I want to have some fun and get through this thing. I don't want to be on, you know, video 4 and still be at turn 50 or whatever. Maybe I don't like to move my warrior too far away, obviously, as you guys know. So I don't like to like venture off 20 tiles away from my capital because you want to keep them around for barb huts. So there is a goody hut, so step through to get to that. Come on, builder. This is a gimmicky game. This is kind of a gimmicky game. Oh yeah, okay, that's why you said 99%, because there's a chance that I wasn't playing on Deity because it's a kind of a gimmicky game. Yeah, no, I'm still going to play on Deity for this Wonder Series for sure. All right, next turn, and of course it grows to. Well, that's not bad. We need it anyway. We want to grow to that anyway. It'd be nice to grow to this as well, obviously, because we want to farm that. But farming both. We're going to have the gold to do that, obviously, without too much weight. A really nice tile here. It'd be nice to get some fresh water at some point. So yeah, coastal up there. Boost to archery, okay. And there's a spearman sitting in a blood hut. Now, that's nice, too, because in 2 turns, we're actually going to be able to put on our discipline card and beat that up. So that'll be perfect. Nice to have that early culture. I did not take it. I did not boost natural disasters. I considered it quite considerably, but I chose not to boost natural disasters. Natural disasters on 2. Okay, I'm going to head this way and just head down this coast. Maybe just see what's going on down this way. And then I'm going to get into a builder because you never know. 6 turns on a builder. You absolutely never know if you're going to get one in a good hut. And we need one desperately, so. And then we're going to buy it anyway, so you might as well buy it now. The one key thing here, though, is that I don't think I want to run this tile yet. Because if I do, that builder's going to take 9 turns instead of 6. It is double the culture and double the gold, though. Maybe you just go ahead and take the 9 turns. That's so much crazy culture. 3 extra culture and 3 extra gold. But if you get the builder 3 turns, you get the builder 3 turns faster, so that you get 3 gold for those, or you get 3 food for those 3 extra turns. Basically, this builder charge, by the time it actually gets here, will get us a little bit of food. But you're not going to get the food any faster, you're not going to get the pop 2 any faster. I think this is the right call. Working this tile is the right call. Took a second to get there, but it's definitely the right call. Just absolutely stupid amounts of culture this early in the game, obviously. So we're going to step here, and we'll wait next turn. Well, we'll have to wait because we can't hit, because he's on a tree. Next turn will be on our things.
It is not wisdom.
There we go. So we're going to have to throw God King in, because we're not currently making any faith. And, of course, we need to get to our Pantheon. And then, of course, Discipline to beat up the barbs. Finding a couple barb camps to beat up will be perfect for us, because what we actually want to do is go for that golden age, and that's going to help us a lot. So, oh, there's your goody hat. Got up to the coast. We will start to hit this guy. That was a nice roll. Got beat him on damage there quite considerably. Now, here's another thing that you have to keep in mind is because you're getting so much culture so fast, getting the boosts becomes extremely difficult, right? It's turn 7, and it's like, I mean, discovering a continent. I'm going to have 14 turns to discover a continent. Maybe if you get lucky. Improve 3 tiles. If I find a goody hut, or if I get a builder in this next goody hut, I can get this boost. If I don't get a builder soon, it's going to be hard, right? We can start here and hope that within the next 10 turns we get builder and get a couple of things done. With our current food situation, 6 pop's going to be hard. Maybe we can get a district built. We'll have to see. Hopefully we find city states. But you have a lot less time to get the boost, and you don't want to not get, obviously we're getting huge culture boosts, and it's fantastic, and it's wonderful. But you're getting a lot less advantage out of it if you're not getting at least some of the boosts as well, right? Because the boosts equal 40% boost to culture no matter what. So, figuring out ways to capitalize on taking advantage of all this culture is also an important thing. There's no such thing as too much culture, but it's just, taking the best advantage of the situation, right? The game is on standard speed. Yep, that is correct. Always. So, builder? No, gold. All right. And a goodie. And a goodie. And a bar pot. I'm just going to step in here. Maybe move past it if we can. Okay. A really nice roll there. Holy cow. We might kill this next turn without even needing our thing. For that reason, I would have chosen to stay on the 3 product tile. Get your boost to the builder guaranteed like that. Yeah, but the extra 2 extra culture makes up more than the difference. Like, what does this cost? 40. So that would save getting this boost would save us 16 culture, but for the next 9 turns, I'm getting twice as much culture. So that's 18 culture I'm going to get from working this tile instead of this one. Not to mention the gold, but that's just 18 culture. So this tile over this tile is more culture than getting that boost. And of course, I could have got a builder in the hut and gotten lucky, but I mean, it's not to say. Oh my god, so many good tiles. It's crazy. It's not to say that your answer is wrong. It's just, because the builder went a little bit faster, you would have advantages there. It's not an easy decision, but it's just too much culture and gold to pass up. It just really is. So again, we have gold. The builder's 200. Keeping an eye on what we can buy and when is an important thing. Yeah, I think this is the right call. I do. I think we're in a good spot here. Didn't get nearly as good a roll on that one. Wow. Go for culture victory. Well, I mean, we're not ending like we said, right? We're not ending we're not even coming close to ending the game. So it's just about experiencing the wonder start, right? Will I go in the direction of I'll probably go in the direction of a culture victory. Obviously, we have the Sphinx, and we could do things in the direction of a culture victory, but it's more about just experiencing the wonder start and how it impacts your game and just enjoying it. I don't want maths in the game. My soft hands, I just started playing. Any room for a rookie in your game? There's always room for rookies around here. Oh, hello there. Builder! A boost to mysticism. Finding goodie huts. Not good ones. If you're a rookie, my soft hands, you should do the tutorial command in chat. And you'll find links to 3, well, links to 2, I guess. I didn't have the third one. Links to my YouTube tutorial series. It'll blow your mind. Oh my lord, you suddenly can know what you're doing. I know what I'm doing. I got close to 3,000 hours in this game. And when it comes to playing against the AI anyway, you have trouble finding somebody who knows what they're doing as much as me. Next turn.
I thought Clay must feel happy.
Boom. We're coming back. I kind of want to go through this way. So I'm going to go like this. So hit this guy. Military tradition. Another good tile. Be nice to have... Oh, there's some fresh water right there. So a little settle in here somewhere. Long ways away. God, that's a lot of space without any fresh water in it. And also, what's disappointing too is without rivers, particularly because there's so many advantages to being on rivers with the lovely Cleopatra. Is Inca a viable civ? Inca's not bad. They're definitely a lower tier civ. But Pachacuti is not bad. Like you're gonna get spawned near mountains, what can be advantageous, but they have a super slow. Like they have a decent start, but a very very slow late game because they have like there's nothing about them that's good in for the second half of the game. But they're fine. I mean, depending on what you're looking to do, anything's viable. If you had to, they're not good though. That's what, if the question is, are they good? No, they're like a bottom tier civ. They're not like the bottom 5, but they're like right close to it. We're gonna go over animal husbandry. Go check them out. Sounds good, my soft hands. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Boom. If you do like, obviously, don't like and subscribe if you're not having fun. Wouldn't want you to do that. Okay, Kumasi. And they've met somebody, so we have a neighbor. Culture, what do they want us to do? Send a trade route. We'll be able to do that. Obviously, we want our warrior to head up there to start knocking on doors. That's not a guy you want next door. Favorite civ? I love playing with Rip Run. Nor's favorite civ. Harold, yeah. Sure, Harold. It's an honor to meet you, and we would love to sample your hospitality. How close are you? Too close for comfort, that's for sure. Oh, I'm not. It's fine. It's fine, everybody. Just relax. Sorry, I got sidetracked in my brain. Things stopped working for a second. Favorite civ? I love playing with Congo. They have a really fun, unique way of like a flavor. There's really a lot of fun. Some of the best civs that I enjoy, like Russia's amazing, Japan's fantastic, Australia, Hungary. Those are all like top tier, awesome civs to play with because they're so good. Too bad it's too much. Too bad Alex died in his earlier years. Yes, Alex could have achieved so much. That sexy grin of his was too much for the world to handle, and he left us too early. Why did you have to? Oh, I wouldn't be able to get there anyway. Forget it. You're gonna get off that, right? Oh, don't kill that thing though. I could maybe keep my scout around to maybe pilfer that thing. Maybe if they just barely knocked it down low enough.
Positive aspect of trade, I suppose. The world gets stirred up together.
No, that's the thing. You don't want to exchange capital details. They will. Yeah. You don't want them to know where you live. 100%. You got to make sure they don't find out where you live. That's a big goal. Okay, so policies. We got to keep on the faith and obviously the combat strength. So that's not really much we can do there. So I've kind of been clicking next turn a little bit and not paying that close of attention because I've been talking to chat here and not looking close at what's happening in front of us. We are one turn away from the builder. We'll be able to start a settler. I want to go farm for sure. And I was thinking about farming this as well by buying that. I think we buy this tile. And farm both. And then we got to go here and just pray. Come on, chat. Give it to me one time. builder. An envoy. Well, so that's interesting. Because oh shoot, you knew that was coming because that's their cap. They're definitely gonna have something here. That is really annoying. We've got like no rivers or fresh water around us, and then the first river we find is far away and it's occupied. Okay. So foreign trade's done. What I could do is, it's unlikely we ever get here, so I could push this and give us more time to get those tiles improved. And then maybe we can go bang bang get the district built as well. I don't know what district we build and where, but maybe we chop out a commercial hub. God, it sucks that this river ends just before we could ever put anything on it. That river was one tile longer, we could settle a city down in here. Maybe we could do Aqueduct City. We could settle something mediocre at best on that Oasis. I mean, it's funny, right? You get this beautiful start and you're like, please just give me lots of good things happening. We had a promotion here. Era score again. So, envoy to Kamasi. That's 2 more culture. As if we could get better culture. We get an envoy, and you might as well, right? You get an envoy in a goodie height. You might as well use it right away and start grabbing that culture, and then boom, you're just killing it. You just go ahead and do it and be happy about it. Well, better hope east, eh, old dude? If we don't have anything east, then we're going to be in an awful lot of trouble. Click next turn here. My guess is... I guess it... Okay. So this is the tile I need to improve, obviously. And obviously this one as well. We're going to be working on a settler. So working these 2 tiles, obviously making a ton of gold and culture. We need to get them farmed as soon as possible. So as much as my first instinct is jump up here, because we'll be able to get this farmed and then farm this, and do it in order. This will actually get farmed next turn, just like this one will, and this is the one we need farmed the most. In fact, I would actually go so far as to say that I'll farm this, and then come all the way back to this. So I'm going to come up here and farm that. Ayana, how you doing? Hey, hey, hey. So, this guy's got a promotion. So I want to come up here and see how this guy's doing. Okay. And I also want to take a promotion, and I'm going to take the Rainforest. And what I'm going to do is, I want to just see what happens in the next turn here. Because if I could ever find a way to poach that, it'd be beautiful. I don't think my warrior's getting there in time, to be honest with you. These guys have gotten an extra envoy from somebody. Alexander's already pumped a second one into him. Okay, alright. Okay, next turn. Let's go. No slowing down, chat. Holy Golden Culture. Who needs to eat anyway, right? Exactly. I don't need to eat. Oh my god. It's just ridiculous. I know that it's coming because I know that it's the 3-tile wonder and there's another one of these beautiful tiles here. But like, even when it opens up, you're like, oh my god, there it is. It's just like mind-blowing. It's just absolutely mind-blowing. Yeah, the food. The thing is just you just gotta figure it out, right? I feel like the next thing I want to do is buy a granary. It's a lot of gold, but we're making lots of gold. We buy a granary, we can't buy a settler, or at least it pushes a settler out. Maybe it's a very difficult. It gets the balance of making the decisions on what to do is incredibly difficult. It's just so difficult. It's too bad like you couldn't have had like a wheat or something like that on a couple of these really great tiles instead of the 1/1s. Would have made so much of a difference. It's a difficult, challenging decision. I feel like the granary is a good choice, but at the end of the day, the granary is only one more food. It's not like I almost felt the granary could have been 2 food at least. You know, Shady Death 21. Thank you very much for the follow. 4 follows on the day. Welcome aboard, everybody. But yeah, like it's. I mean, we don't need housing, obviously, but 1 food. It's a lot of money to pay for 1 extra food. A lot of money to pay for 1 extra food. So I don't know. It's a tough call. I'm doing okay. Very cuddly mood, but nothing I can do about it. So I guess you're in a very cuddly mood. It's a good mood to be in, I guess. Getting to pop 3 and hit Magnus level 2 in the cap seems like a good idea. Yeah, we need Magnus for sure. Magnus with provision. Yeah. Yeah, the early pro governor, yeah. Well, yeah. Thank you, Kevin. How is Hungary supposed to be played? Settle around city-states? Not so much settle around city-states. Like, the city-states are going to be where the city-states are going to be, right? When you play your game. You don't need to be near them so much as you just need to manage them and make sure you're getting your... Oh, that's interesting. Make sure you're getting your envoys going. And then you want to... Once you up your envoy game... It's empty. Oh boy. Oh boy. You have to take advantage of the fact you get those 2 free envoys for levying the army, and then you can just stay on top of being the suzerain of like all the city-states. And then, of course, if you want to take it on the military side, obviously it's super cheap army, and then you can just take advantage of it. I have a fantastic sub 200 science victory with Hungary during the Gathering Storm time from last year on my YouTube channel. Really good example of how to use Hungary. Very, very good example. I got what you're saying, Ayana. Ibanwar, thank you very much for being here. We'll watch. Yeah, enjoy it, Kevin. It's one of the more popular series I have. People love that series because it's well, sub 200 science. How do you not want to watch that, right? Oh my god, it's ours. It's ours! Take it! Oh my god! Zing! It's a beautiful, beautiful thing! Oh, trader. Like, there's the funny thing, right? A trader, if we could ever get another city down, a trader equals one food as well, same as a granary. Jabeb, thanks for the follow as well. Appreciate it. Big turnout here on a Monday. Welcome aboard, everybody. Good to see us. I don't know, guys. I don't know. What's this? So I think it's a. Oh, link to the series. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, that's a link to the series. Actually, and there's actually an episode 0, I believe, to that as well, which explains what's happening. Because that was actually I didn't make that run for YouTube. I just was streaming it on Twitch Live. I streamed the whole thing on Twitch Live, and then I chopped up the Twitch VODs into videos. So there's a short little episode 0 that can explain a little bit what's happening and the purposes of the run. Since when I was making it for YouTube or for Twitch, I wasn't really thinking about much more than that. Just stepped in the door and I'm working already. Yes, indeed. How you doing, Josh? Good to see you, buddy. Happy Monday. Isengard Tom, good to see you as well. Great Bath, turn 18. Sounds about right. Oh, sure. I take care of the barb hut, and the warriors run for it, leave me to fend for myself against this warrior. Bunch of jerks. I suppose I could finish him off. Take that experience. And we'll head across here. Again, we'll probably just want to use my warrior to open this up. And maybe bring my scout down this way. Well, I mean, we know we're going to run into whatever, but just open this up a little bit. And then, just so we know what's going on there, and then we can come here. Yes, Mythrock. You can check out the title to understand the what's going on. I should almost make a command for it just so that people can read it, so I don't have to say it over and over. But it's in the title, and it's also at the beginning of the stream talked about. Go east, my son. So you know your last video is your 666. Seriously? The last video I just posted was 666? I would have thought I was a little higher than that, to be honest with you. I would have thought I was like 700 or 800. Alex is quite close by, yeah. He is indeed.
If there are no dogs in here,
all right, here we go. Animal husbandry in the house. Change policies. Not yet. I'm gonna keep discipline on. I don't think there's any point in changing that up. Good to see you, Mythrock. Yeah, game plan command, just especially with the new series and the new ideas I've got going on for the different things, it's a little bit different than people are used to, so that would have been a good idea. But I spent like 5 hours looking for the seed today, so you have to give me a break. Okay. Oh, we got horsies. We got horsies. So there's a 2-3 tile. If we could get the pop 3, run that 2-3. Although it's gonna be tough because we're gonna lose pop with this. Early Empire's done. The 3 tiles. Look at this. This is insane. 4 turns for craftsmanship. 3 turns. I'll be able to shave off a turn when I hit the horse. I'll be able to shave off a turn. God. I mean, I don't even know what I could do. I'm just trying to think of if there's any way. I'm just so much culture.
3.
Hey, Dirty Harry. Thank you, buddy. $22 months. Welcome in for 22 months, buddy. Thank you for that. So we're not going to get a district built even. Maybe we could shave a turn off here. If we could ever get this to 5 and this to 3, that's 8. The settlers in 8. Not losing the population would be huge. Absolutely huge at this point. I don't know if we... At the very least, I've got to delay the settler long enough to... we'll see what happens. I'm going to keep a close eye on it. And we want to not lose that population is the really big key here. So Magnus will be our first right in here. Oftentimes, I go Magnus is my second. I go Pingala, and then Pingala Science or Culture. And then I'll go Magnus Provision. But in this case, just because the population is so important, we're going to go ahead and try this. There's Barb Scout northwest of your city. Yeah, I saw that guy zip around there. Yeah. Kind of want to see what's going on out here because I got him at my scout and I need to know what's going on here because this is where I want to put my next city, so I kind of need to go this way with my warrior. My scout's kind of stuck out here. I could buy a scout. 120 gold. Kind of like the idea of buying a settler. Get provision out and send 2 settlers out at once. Is kind of like what I have the idea of. It's kind of my thought. Grab mining, I guess. Yeah, I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. Oh. So another river and another city state, or another somebody else. Like, so river here covered by a city state, river here covered by Alex, river here covered by Yerevan. Yikes. Monumentality moves before it was gone. I'd take a builder or a scout right now. Trader. A trader. You don't see trader very often. That's worth a an envoy as well. To send it to command. And 11 gold a turn. Oh my god. That is a lot of gold to find in a goodie hut. Not to mention the cost of the trader you just saved. But 11 gold a turn I just found in a trader. Now, it's a dangerous route right now because you never know when a barb hut's going to pop up there. There's a straggler of a unit. I'm so rich, bro. I got all the money. Oh, speaking of barbs, there's barbs everywhere. Barb hut right here. Kamasi will handle that pretty easily. I want to get out of here. I don't want to be stuck. You guys have got a job to go into south. I do not want to be stuck, is the biggie. I'm going to go over here with my builder. Speaking of, will he butcher that? He is absolutely gonna butcher that fucking trade route. Excuse my French, but it's just about to happen. Oh my god. Yeah, I know, Alex. I know. And you know, yeah, there it is.
Skill without imagination is craftsmanship.
Yeah, I got the
such as wickerwork,
the envoy. Still not there. Unit combat strength versus barbs. I could go a Gogi. How far? It's kind of important to get an idea of what we're doing here. So we're 6 turns in here and 11. So we're 17 turns. We're looking at sub 40 to political philosophy. That is insane.
We did it.
But hey, it's GM, everybody. We did it. 25 months. It's like a quarter century, right? Do I have that right? The Civ RNG giveth and the Civ RNG taketh away. Yeah. So yes, TGM hype. I mean, everybody knows what TGM is, but if you don't, you should click on his name and go follow him, and then go over to YouTube and find him and subscribe there, because he's like me, but much bigger time. That math checks out. Okay, I thought I had that right. Can you believe we've known each other a quarter century? That's insane. Since toddlers, even. So, what are we going to do here? I want to delay this settler by 2 turns. I think I will put those turns into... a monument. Who? TGM. Who's that guy? Who is that guy? Alright, let's go over here. Hey, Jason, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a little bit. All right. One more turn, we go back to the settler. Like this. Go back to the settler. Growth in 4. Hey, political philosophy boost. Hey. And yet another river consumed by a city-state. Literally, like, no place to put cities. Oh my goodness. We can settle the hell out of this desert, maybe. Oh my goodness. Alright, you know what's happening? It's time to end this episode. We're over 45 minutes on this episode. That is insane. It's time to say goodbye. Twitch, you guys gotta stay there. But YouTube, you gotta go. Episode 1. Probably do 4 episodes for this series. The Wonder starts. So this is 1 down, 3 to go. Thank you very much for being here. If you're enjoying this content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.